Alright, here we go. Random Big Games 59, everybody. We got a whole bunch of people here. We got Large Cat.
Yeah, you do.
We got the Lamp.
Brightening up the day.
Yeah, Walter Klondike.
What was the episode number that you said there?
We got Doomkid. What's up?
Hey everybody, it's Sandwich.
59. It's 59.
Okay.
Dark Pulse, you're back. You're back again.
He says like I've ever left. Like,
What
God,
are you doing?
come on.
Alright.
I'm in fucking chains, remember?
And
Have you
last
forgotten
but not
already?
least, here we also have Snackslottle.
Hi.
Oh.
Oh wait, where's Sandwich? Where is he? You guys need to get him in on this.
Go get him.
Did you almost just say you need to get her in here when you were talking about Sandwich?
Yeah.
Hey, get her in here.
Get her
Wow.
in.
Get my favorite Canadian gamer girl, Sandwich, in here.
Sandwich is burnt out. She's glass wedge
True.
now.
The true and honest Doom World Burp Queen, Sandwich.
Doom World Burp Queen. Somebody needs to make that his title.
Hey,
Well, it
that's
sure
just
as fuck
demolition.
should
I'd
he-
like that.
Freaker.
Boomer beyond
Wilster-
vanilla. That was good.
Wilster like jokingly claimed the Burp Queen title on Sandy's Discord, but we all knew it wasn't Wilster. And it wasn't Snacks for that matter either. Her burps are pathetic. Sandy, on the other hand.
How did Ohm 2 come up before Ohm 1? That's weird. Alright. Random file times. What is this?
An official fist
Brilliant.
fact.
Actually funny.
A very special fist fact about fisting.
Goodness.
What is
Theoretically,
this?
you could
You wanna
read it.
read a
It's not even 2
fact on the
kilobytes.
screen. Something
I don't-
tells me reading a fact is not like prime entertainment.
this? I don't even... What is it?
It's like it's
It's
gonna be
a
like a
fact,
text
dude.
file. It's gonna be a text
Holy
file.
fact. You
Literally.
don't know what a fact is?
This is fact up.
This is fact up, dude.
Oh, are you allowed to say that?
It's a .fac file. How do I open a dot?
God hates fact.
It'll be
dude.
text. Notepad. Notepad should open it.
Okay. Alright, so we have this. It's a...
You're not
it's a
actually reading this fucking fact, are you?
All
I
right.
wasn't kidding.
Table of contents. Here we go. What are fists?
What
How to
are
get them
fists?
to work. What they do. How to make a fist your very own. This is a special bonus. What is this? Like legit?
Can't tell,
is
but
this
I'm nodding right now. This is good shit.
fists.
You will probably die is the first thing I see on screen.
You punch.
Of old age before he is dead.
Why is this a thing?
Somebody was making a shit post in 1996. That's why this is a thing.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Okay. Let's move along.
Making
job,
my
Agudas.
fist. I only got to putting my fingers in my palm.
Welcome
I'm
to
confused.
WELCOME.WAD.
I ended up with a foot somehow. What's going on here?
And I'm so fist off at that one.
Oh my god, Wilster, what?
We got WELCOME.WAD.
Now this looks like some real shit right here. It's
Oh,
better
yeah.
than a fact.
2005.
1.5 stars, 2 votes.
Oh wow, the star
Made
ratings
with
they write at the end
DU.
of the text reviews actually match the star ratings on the actual site. That's
Wow.
never happened.
Somehow Doomkid has not reviewed this map.
Where were you?
It's only because they stopped me. Back in 2016, they arrested me and
Made,
wouldn't let me
when
write
was
any
this
more
made?
reviews.
94. I saw 94 down in that text
Oh,
file.
South 05.
No, that's the upload date.
It's CompuServe. That's how you know it's 94.
94. Wow.
Oh
dude.
yeah, if it's mentioned in CompuServe, hell fucking yeah. Damn, I
It's
haven't
before,
found
they didn't even have an
CompuServe in
email. They had a
long
CompuServe
time.
contact.
All right, so we got that.
This is the real shit.
Oh, cool. We got a
CompuServe.
cat in a hat. Chilo voxels.
Yeah.
What if they
that's-
use custom grimps? And you know, your voxels fuck up the custom grimps.
Do you think
Yeah.
there's gonna be that in 94?
No, I don't.
No, I don't even know if fucking Dutex was around back then.
Let's see. I think it came out in November of 94, I want to say. I could be wrong. Could be December even.
All right, this is welcome times. Here we go.
It's not E1M1. Hey, you remembered list maps.
Yeah, I'm getting started
E2M1.
E2M1, of course.
for no reason, other than maybe just
It's
wanted to
not
use
for
it.
no reason. id Software specifically requested people not to make episode 1 maps because they didn't want people playing the shareware shit.
Well, that was
All
only
right.
like a limited thing, didn't they? Like once they eventually stopped that, right?
Well, they just never updated their statement on it. Whenever Doom
Oh.
editing tools
Yeah.
first came out, they were like, please don't make episode 1/shareware
Yeah,
stuff. They
there
didn't
was
really,
like a couple. Yeah, there was a couple of phases. There was the phase where you actually could make everything in the shareware. Then there was the phase where they asked that, and like mappers would start doing things like placing like dead lost souls corpses into a map to like purposely crash you if you were on the shareware. And then there
Yep,
was
I
eventually
remember
the
that.
version where where they actually blocked it outright, and then nobody had to deal with any of that anymore.
Is that why that's a thing
Well,
in the
I
editor?
mean-
You can actually place a dead lost soul and it's just
No.
nothing? There's...
No, I mean there used to be corpses for the lost souls because in the
Oh.
beta version they actually left a corpse.
I always wondered by that because if you ever look through the editor, the things you can place, one of them is a dead
Yeah.
lost soul and there's nothing there. It's like, blank.
Yeah, and-
Back when their skull was colored white and they shot a hit scan like attack, it wasn't exactly a hit scan, but they would actually leave a pile of dust, which is pretty cool. And in midair, funny enough.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta look into that. I didn't know. You know all the
So-
stuff.
Yeah, and then they changed those sprites over basically at the last minute, but by that point, why even bother pulling the functionality out? So he just kind of left it, and it wound up becoming, the sorts of like, the two things that people would use would be like cacodemons if they were going to like use like actual monsters, because obviously those weren't in E1. Or, if they weren't using cacodemons or lost souls or whatever, they just usually would like place like a corpse in the map somewhere, and that would serve as the effective check.
Uh-huh. This wonderful Doom 1 texture. This is
I think it
awesome.
was, if I can remember a version number, I don't know off the top. It was either 1.666 or 1.7 where they stopped letting shareware load custom levels.
I actually think it was 1.4.
1.4, really? That early? Shit.
My
Because I remember I
memory
knew they
tells
made a
me
statement
1.4.
about it early on. I didn't realize they added the...
These old maps, you never know, like, what's a door.
No, you don't.
You never know.
See if I can find it if you give me a hot second.
By the way, Clippy, this is not even how this room is supposed to look.
Oh,
All this
has
shit behind that green. Go look at that green texture real quick. When you kill the cacodemons.
You mean
The
this?
vines. See
Yeah,
all
it's
the
supposed to
black
be a
shit in the
it's
middle?
supposed to be a see-through, but it's used as a full-on wall. Yeah.
In
so it's-
vanilla, that would just be like a sort of like Hom-like effect
Oh,
where
would
that
it?
black shit is. You know what I mean?
I was right, 1.4. PWAD files can no longer be used with the shareware version.
That's good. I can't believe you remember it right down to version number. I remember, of course. I mean, I knew they did that. God, I always
Yeah,
forget
I mean,
numbers.
we both knew they did that. I was like fairly sure it was 1.4 though, and considering my amazingly notoriously bad memory, I'm lucky I memorized that. But I'll remember
why
dumb
I
shit
thought
like
it was-
that.
You know, the reason I thought it was 1.666 is because I thought they took that stance right when Doom 2 came out, but it must have been before that
Wonderful.
even.
Oh yeah, those. Yeah, no flat alignments here. This was good old vanilla. You either moved your sector to align to the grid, or you just dealt with it.
It's so silly because where that teleport was placed, moving it to be aligned with the grid would have been so trivial, even in DEU.
Absolutely right.
Do you know how many times I
Thrown
move
off
an
the
entire
functionality
map?
of the room.
Do you know how many times I decide I want to teleport here and I move an entire map to accommodate it?
Then again,
Don't you
this
fuck
was-
up your flats, like your lights and stuff, by doing that?
Well, depending
Then
on...
again, this was
what flats
DEU.
I've
Did
used
it even
along the
have
way.
like a grid?
Though they would have shown it at the very least where the 64 by 64 grid was, even on the oldest editors.
I mean, I never used DEU. That's something where I'll defer to you because I know you did that, old editor video that one time.
Oh yeah,
Why
I
am I...
should
actually
update
researched
that.
beyond that, but never recorded. I like ended up learning a lot more about them after that video, actually, but I still haven't done any sort of update. It's only been 6 years or something. I got time.
Guys?
Well, if you're interested ever, go ahead and do that. I'd love to see an update to that. That was actually like really good for like the newer community members rather than the graybeards like us. But even, graybeards can learn a thing or two.
Why is that
Oh,
a door?
yeah, that's-
Unmarked
that's-
doors, gotta love it.
No, yeah, it's
The
totally.
last room had a hall of mirrors, so it's a hint that you're supposed to mirror the weird-looking line F on the other side of the room.
Ah,
Oh, you're getting like deep into the meta now.
This is even more cryptic than your standard 94 progression. Damn.
Oh,
Gotta start
it's not
using
even...
like. It's not even what.
It's not
It's
even
not even.
like stuff isn't even. Yeah, it's not even.
Stuff isn't even like.
Don't go there.
This
Hey,
map
wait,
doesn't
wait,
even
wait, wait.
merit. It doesn't merit words.
Why are these demons white? Oh, because they're alive. I see. Wait, what? Why are they like that? I don't understand. Are they specters?
I assumed enhanced night
He
vision
grabbed
goggle thing.
light amp, I believe. Light
So only
goggles.
that enemy type is white and the rest aren't? That just seems weird.
Yeah. Seems
Why
to
are
be
the
it.
imps and lost souls like regular colored, but not them? I don't know. I'm surprised.
No, they are slightly greenish. I do see the tint.
I mean, a bit interesting piece of game functionality to make specters more visible with light amp.
Oh, are they spect? I thought they were pinkies.
I
That
think
Yeah,
they're
they were specters.
Yeah, the specters are kind of wacky in Voxel Doom. But what can you do?
That's not a fault of Chilos. That's just a limitation of the voxels themselves, I think.
Oh, okay. There's
still
no
gonna
rhyme or
blame
reason
Chilo.
for any of this stuff to be happening.
Oh, you got a little bit of a hoedown going down here.
I like that you don't even have a chain gun, just nothing. Like,
Yeah.
You got 400 bullets for your pistol, though.
You've got a chainsaw. Oh, heck.
Well, hey, now he's got
Wow,
more than a
that's
chain gun.
correct. You do have something better now.
He's only got about 130 cells for it, though.
It should be enough to clear out these dudes.
Oh, yeah, it'll clear up.
I just realized
Sure.
this is all like I didn't realize he's. I thought he was near the end. Still got over 60 enemies left.
Yeah, we lost on this episode.
No,
We
he didn't.
lost.
You
Oh,
won.
but the dice roll came up. Snake
This
eyes.
is
That was
awful, and it's fantastic.
So
You
I
know-
went into a portal with like a room that I had to figure out how to get out of, and some monsters happen, and I don't know.
More monsters are gonna happen
trying
later.
to make.
Yeah.
You're trying to find reason where there is none. I think, Clippy.
All right, the light amp just wore off, so everything
What
should
were
go
people
back to
doing back in
normal colors
'95?
now.
Just like
Drugs.
Playing Doom 2.
No, they liked. To be fair, a lot of people who are making maps at this point were already like, let's say, 30 years old, and they grew up playing like Atari type games, like fucking Indiana Jones and shit, where you literally just have to push on random walls until they work. So they're
Yeah.
like, hey, wouldn't that be way cooler in 3D? Like, it's pretty much what a lot of early Doom maps are.
Yeah.
I want to supper in a maze in 3D.
Exactly.
That's actually a pretty good point that you bring up there, is that a lot of the mappers from this era would have been, kids who grew up on like Atari and whatnot.
As cryptic as those games were, it just translates through,
that was a dick move.
Because,
That
I
was an
mean,
old-
at that point, we're talking 94. I was 9. Doomkid was like very young, like I was gonna say toddler, but I wasn't sure, so I'm glad you left in. Thank you. I don't even know if everybody in this channel would have been alive then. I don't think Wilster was born yet.
No, Wilster's a little bit younger than Doom.
Yeah.
Clippy, well,
Clippy would have been around. Yeah,
Same
Clippy
age.
would have actually been right. He's a little bit older than me, so I don't know about Large Cat or the Lamp.
I'm gonna try
Well,
not
Large
to be
Cat
one of
is
those.
like 37 in cat years.
Yeah, in cat years, I was born for Cat Doom, I guess.
Why are you a large cat? Do you have a large cat?
I think I picked the name at a LAN party one time because it was feeling lol random, and large cat. What could be more random than that?
Well,
So
it's
it
the
makes
fact
sense.
that it's a picture of a dog. That's what sells it.
Yeah. It would be. I don't think I would. The name wouldn't stand out to me, but the dog picture makes it perfect.
I just thought you didn't know what a cat was. I have an
No,
official
it's-
cat.
It's got
Large
cat ears. They're just cropped out of the picture. That's what it is.
It's just a very funny looking cat, Clippy. Come on.
Yes.
It would be a very strange person who puts cat ears on their dog.
He just walks up with the other cats and he's like, "Hi, fellow cats. How is everything today?"
Oh,
Meow.
Fellow kids.
It reminds
With
me of
the
that web
skateboard on my
comic
back.
where like there's the little cat couple, and the guy cat is like, "Please just put on these human ears." Oh shit.
You're talking about webcomics and cats. Now you got me thinking about VG cats. I haven't thought about that in a long time.
I mean, yeah, the name is familiar, but I don't remember anything about it.
I
Are
don't
we
know.
finally out of leads for progression?
I mean, God, there's like what? How many? 20? Was it 27 enemies left? That was just, there's nothing.
There's a few.
Less now.
There goes about 5.
There's nothing left of this map.
Why did that?
It's a
Alright.
trap.
Clearly, you don't want you going back that way, so it's got to be.
No,
some
I
other
think
way.
that's a 30. I wouldn't be surprised if that's a 30
There's a
second
few
door.
more.
Just in about a minute or so, just go back there just in case. I have a strong feeling that the author was like, that's going to take them 30 seconds to deal with all 5 of those shotgunners.
Yeah, I guess times were different. People were different.
Yeah, the drugs were better.
People like
Entertainment culture was definitely distinctly different, as far as games at least. People expected different things out of... Oh, what the fuck? How is that hurting you? Oh, I thought you got the rad suit. It's the green shit.
And then he stumbled on the way.
Due to the impeccable game design that subconsciously leads you in the correct direction.
This green tint is just a fucking... It's bad in multiple ways. Cause like,
Is it offending you?
Well, it's just I thought you had the rad suit. You were taking damage from lava.
No,
with the green
it's not
tint.
the rad suit. It's the... Well, no, it has to be the rad
Oh.
suit, because, yeah, now nothing's highlighted, so it has to be the rad suit. I was going to say it's the light amp, but it's definitely not
Oh,
the
They
light
Where?
look so damn similar that it's hard to even tell.
Oh. I guess God's about to find out. Man with gun just walked in.
Man with gun.
Oh, man with gun. How are you, man? With gun.
Right at the end.
I just won free-to-play, not free-to-play, free-for-all tournament. Yeah.
Nice, man. Well done.
Super.
Well,
I
that
got
was-
well
stick-
done.
I got Quake, Half-Life, and Doom stickers for
Nice.
people to share.
Have to see
That's
pictures
really
of them.
cool, man.
I'll make a picture. No worries.
Well, that is what we got this
That was
time
a
around.
really good map. That was the definition of phenomenal design. I really want you all to take notes and make your future levels in exactly this style. Thank you and good night.
Well, Doomkid's been doing it for about 20 years now, so...
I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
I've,
well, I'm
I've
just saying
made some
everyone else
crappy
should get on
maps,
my
so I'll
level.
definitely take some notes on that.
I-
First, we gotta make another.
I think it's a good map, but unfortunately, I actually came in kind of late, so didn't see that much.
It's a good listen. I've seen maps.
You know what,
It's a
Man with gun, you're
fantastic
right.
map.
We'll play it again just for you so you can see it. So it starts off like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we're not gonna do that.
Yes.
Good video, everyone.
Fuck you, Clippy.